Good morning, guys. I thought I'd just come on because obviously folk sorry, in the car. Obviously folk know I've moved house. I have not got no phone signal. My Wi-Fi was meant to go on Monday, but there's a fault in the line. I stay in a fucking rural village and it's a nightmare. It's good, it's lovely, beautiful, love it. But I don't love not having any communication with the outside world. But what I'm trying to say is, if I don't message you or if I can't get hold of you, we do have a free phone number and there is other people on the line. I get people want to talk to me and I get people want to get a hold of me. I am not ignoring anyone or anything. It is just my next door neighbour's Wi-Fi was what I was using and his has went down, so it's been really tricky the past few days, and we have been really busy with people looking for help, and I have tried my best. I'm having to sit in the car right now to do this. This is how bad it is. I can't even get a signal in the house, even on my work phone or personal phone. But on the other hand, regarding our veteran on Monday, he is willing to take help, which is a very good positive start. I'm really happy about that, and we're in the process of sorting that out and getting an assessment at a rehab where I went to. So I think it's a big well done to that lad, the veteran who we went to Fraserburgh on Monday. I think it's a really positive step in his life, and we'll be there to support him and even take him down if he gets a place. I believe he will get a place, and I think that's really good. But yeah, we have been really busy, and I think it's going to get worse. I think a lot of CICs and a lot of groups have been inundated with addiction requests and mental health requests. We are finding myself really snowed under. Myself is the only person at the moment in our company who is qualified. We have got people trained to help to the best they can, that somebody can talk to, just at least on a one-to-one, till they can get in with me for a bit of counselling or so on. We really want to try and help as many people as we can, but we cannot do it without the help of other organisations. And a big shout out to Tail End Charlie, F4V, for veterans, and there's a massive shout out to all yous, because I can't do it without the help of you guys, because I can't do it myself. Appreciate on Monday that people offered money for the petrol money for the 600-mile drive, whatever it was, but I don't take money. I do this out of the kindness of my heart, and because I know what it's like personally, I couldn't take money or take money for digs or anything. That's not why I came into this. Why I came into this is because I've been through addictions for many years. I battled to get into recovery, and I want to pass that knowledge on to other people and get that hope and help for other people. That's why I do what I do. You know, the system is a joke. The government is a fucking joke, and that's being honest. We all fucking know that. How many protests do we do week in, week out, you know, and trying to get the government to wake up, where it's 62 suicides, unless I have missed anything last night. And that is what we're trying to tackle right now. The suicide rate this year is sadly going up, and like I said, 62. Is it fucking more? Because this is only people we know of. This is not people we don't know. The families have not released, so it could be double. But hopefully we can do something to give it back to the veterans community and the civilian community, because the system isn't there. The system is not there to help. You know, I ask guys to go to the doctors just to make contact with them, and they get told to basically fuck off. You know, And how do you, well, I know how that felt, but how do you do that without being there with the guy to support him 24/7 and help him through his troubles? Or a lady, you know, it's so sad. But again, we're down to a system which is broken, a system that is absolutely broken. If the NHS are struggling as it is, and they haven't got the funding or the finances to have places like detox centres and all that, and we're having to send them to places that we know, charities. It gets me frustrated. As I said, if you saw my video on Monday, you seen the thing about Help for Heroes. They're looking for £10 million and they've raised £7 million so far. And where the fuck does that money go? Where? I'd love to know where that money goes. I would love to see their accounts actually and see where that money goes, because they're shutting all these buildings, respite buildings. Combat Stress don't even take people in, and if people's on my Facebook and they do have a dig at me saying like they've had help off of Combat Stress, right, I don't take that away. Right, you might be they've been there for 10 or 15 years and been there from the start, but veterans now do not get into Combat Stress, and I can tell you that now. And especially if you're an addict, you've got 2 years to be sober, 2 years. So how the fuck do you do that in 2 years on your own? Addictions is actually an illness and a mental health illness, right? So how the fuck do you do that on your own for 2 years and ask somebody to be sober for 2 years? Not possible. And if people think that's possible, then try and go through it. But on the other hand, we need to keep being there for people, you know. Our phone line has been busy, inundated. We are looking for support from people who want to join or even want to help. If there's anything that people have got their own experiences on, please do message me and we'll get you trained up and see what we can do. Get you on the phone lines, get you talking to veterans, get you onto helping civilians, you know, like our company help civilians too. I believe everyone deserves a chance in life. You know, but yeah, I enjoy what I do. You know, I've just been offered an interview at rehab in Glasgow on the 6th of, I just done it for a laugh, for the 6th of this month, October, and I don't think I'm going to do it because it will take me away from what I'm doing here. But I think this is more crucial for what we're doing. Going to work in a rehab, yes, it would be exciting, but on the other hand, I like to work with people who are really struggling and getting them into a good place. I like to test myself, and I like that kind of work, going to people and seeing them getting into recovery and working themselves into recovery. At the end of the day, it's these people who are getting themselves into recovery with the help of us, yes, but we don't do the work for them. We give them the true advice, we give them the best advice we can give them. We give them our life experience of what we've been through, or I've been through, and they take it on board because they see that there's hope there. You know, many people, and I don't know many people who's watching, who's been through mental health or anything, and at one time in their life maybe thought, am I the only person who's going through this? Because it does feel like you're the only person that goes through this at times, and it's hard. It is fucking hard, and you have to knit and grit and get yourself through it. And it's easy to say, just get yourself, just move on, get on with it, but you can't. You can't. Your mind plays so much fucking shit in your head that you can't do it your own, and a lot of people need that nudge and say, right, come on, right, we're here, we'll support you and guide you as best as we can, but we can't do the work, you need to do it. So a big shout out to the guy we went out to on Monday. He has done everything we've asked him to do, and he has got an assessment at Tom Harrison House, which I'm very proud of him. You know, to go and ask for help, it takes guts. I learned it off of someone who taught me. I couldn't do it myself. He was a fellow Fusilier, and he is watching, and no, I'm not saying that because you're watching, but he was hard on me, and that was the best way for it. So you learn. You've got to be hard on people. If you're softy on people, they're not going to do anything. But if you're hard and truthful to the people, they will at some point listen to you. And I left on Monday fearing he wasn't going to listen to me. He has proved me wrong, and I like that, and I'm proud of him. And now hopefully, fingers crossed, we get him into rehab, and we move on from there, because he's got a long journey ahead of him. It's not just helping him and dumping him. We're going to be there right through it. You know, if we have to take him to this place, we will. But yeah, everything in life's getting hard. Fuel prices going up, all this shit going on in the world, and it's going to affect our mental health. What is going on now is going to affect our mental health, and some people it's going to set PTSD off. There maybe other illnesses, bipolar, schizophrenia, or anxiety disorders. You know, anxiety disorder, a lot of people don't realise is a mental health issue. You know, and that is a big thing as well. You know, even having anxiety, social anxiety, getting out, getting about. You know, we try and encourage people to get out and about, because being in the outdoors is actually really good for you and good for your brain. You know, even going for a walk, not in this fucking weather, to be fair. It's not the best as weather for it, but you can do it when it's sunny, I agree. But all we're asking is, if people are struggling, just to get in touch. You know, phone the free phone number. It's free from any landline, it's free from any mobile, it doesn't cost you, and you have people at the end of the phone to talk to. You know, like, even if you haven't got addictions and it's just anxiety, mental health, you can phone us. Like, we have got contacts which we can put you forward to. You're not alone out there. For a start, you're not alone. That's what a lot of people are scared of, that they think they're on their own, but they're not. You are not on your own. And speaking out is the hardest thing ever, and if you speak out and ask for help, you will get it. But guys, it's a horrible day. It is a horrible day. Try and enjoy your day as much as you can. You know, enjoy it. And if you are struggling, reach out to anyone. If it's us, it's us. If it's someone else. But yeah, addictions brings a lot for me, you know. I'm not going to waffle on about it today. I think I've heard enough of me waffling on about it. But yeah, it can cause a lot of distress and disharmony, ruin lives, you know, ruin your family, friends, people around you. And it takes a long time to heal. Even today, it still takes me a long time to heal with family members. You know, I don't think family, they don't forget what you've done. And that's the hard part. And it's always playing in my head what I put them through. You know, and I've got to be honest with them. And if they don't like it, they don't like it. One thing in life I've learned is I just give people one chance now. You know, because it's selfish commitment, and that's what I'm going to say is selfish commitment. At the end of the day, it's my recovery too, you know, and if somebody's done something to me, then if it's affected my recovery, I just have to go on in my life. You know, they're not maybe good for me in my life, so then I've got to think a bit more on, you know. But yeah, I'm not going to waffle on about mine much. So yeah, have a good day, guys. And again, if you're trying to contact me, I will try and get back to you. Tommy, if you are watching, I wouldn't mind getting up to the Coming Home Centre, having a look up there, because I know you talked about it a lot, or the one in Erskine. I don't know if that's still open, if there's any folk up there. But yeah, get in touch, and I will be there. Have a good day, everyone, and don't get too wet, everyone.